Happy Halloween, everybody. Toddzilla here from My Haunted Head. Guess what? Trick or treat! Look what came today. That's right. I scored the box, have not actually opened it yet. Wanted to save that for you, so you could experience this with me. Boy, this has been a long time coming, hasn't it? You know, for a long time, years now, the only way you could get your hands on what I'm opening right now is in a really lackluster, bare bones edition. Now, thanks to the good folks at Michael Felsher's Red Shirt Pictures and Synapse Films, we finally have this bad boy, a super deluxe version of Trick or Treat, starring Marc Price, and to a lesser extent, Gene Simmons from Kiss, Ozzy Osbourne. Of course, if you had the earlier DVD version of this movie, you might be forgiven for thinking these guys were the stars of the film. Not so. This is that really lackluster version that was available for so long. Really odd pictures on the back from the filming of the film, I guess. No bonus features to speak of, unless you consider things like full screen interactive menu and digitally mastered to be a bonus feature. This, however, is loaded with bonus features, none of which I can read right now because it's so small and I don't have my eyeballs in. But let me tell you, this has got the ultra high def version of the film. It's got the Blu-ray edition of the film. It's got the soundtrack for the film, all of which is very cool. Now, if you didn't want to fork out big money for this edition of the movie, this is the only version that's out right now. However, there will be a standard edition coming, so you will be able to buy it without the soundtrack and the extra bells and whistles, at least not to this extent. However, if you do want that Fastway soundtrack, and you're not going to be putting out the big money for this guy, well, Rock Candy Records has you covered, because they put out a fully remastered edition of the soundtrack a couple years back. Sounds like $1 million. Never sounded better. Lots of great photos and liner notes in this. So Rock Candy Records, if you want to just order the soundtrack and wait for the standard edition of Trick or Treat. I don't know if I can zoom in on some of this stuff and you can see some of these bonus features without an obnoxious light overhead. But very cool. Again, this has been a long time coming. This is one of those movies that you either got your hand on that really crap DVD or you didn't have the movie. I met Marc Price a month or two ago at Phoenix. Was it Days of the Dead in Phoenix? He was there. Kind of the impression I got was that he was a bit of a snake oil salesman, but very nice. Got some stuff signed by him, including this poster on which he wrote "No False Metal" and "Your Friend Forever, Ragman." Marc Price. Very cool. Glad to have that. Also got a picture of him with Gene Simmons and Sammi Curr. That's around here somewhere. I'm going to cut this short. I got some candy corn I want to nibble on, and I also want to catch my breath because I'm recovering from pneumonia and it's kicking my butt. So anyhow, I just wanted to share this bad boy with you. Oops. Trick or Treat for sure. Came actually on Halloween. Very cool. So I'll be tearing this guy open and throwing it on to enjoy on the day. How about that? Hope you have a great Halloween, and we'll talk soon.